Meeting recorded.
All right, so I don't think we have too much to go over. It's just kind of, hopefully everybody had an opportunity to read the paper, and we were just going to feedback, correct?
That's me.
Is anybody else's, everyone else's understanding? Or? Okay. Did everybody have an opportunity to read the paper this weekend? Probably busy for everyone, or I guess more specifically yesterday. Okay.
I read it, Brian.
Oh, well, yeah, I hope you did.
Read over too. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Get a chance to read it in full. I read some of it.
So let's see, the go through where's and lined up on the
That you can share on the screen.
I'm trying to pull up a couple different resources.
We'll get some input from everybody on the administrative versus technical thing, because I kind of keep going back and forth on which word to use. It would be better just to match the video. I don't know.
The break that I'll go on and just kind of match. One thing I had was still obviously this piece. I don't know if that's minimum or maximum because the document is, I think we're up to
delete off that bottom part now, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to the tabs, but whenever I go to the top, since I'm sharing my WebEx screen, it keeps bringing up the
Hi, guys.
like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, what classes I'm taking next year if anybody wants to join. Sorry, I've got that up. Okay. All right, so the final paper after editing and everything, we're at 11, 13, 14.
With the other, it's like two versions of the paper. So if you delete that second paper.
I think it's around 11.
Page doesn't count, but I know we're still over no matter what.
But yeah, it's not placed yet either.
What did the other day? It was like barely onto the 12th page. So it was 11 pages and then I think it onto the 12th page. But I don't know.
Okay. Because and it'd be move like some of these margins over just a little bit, which I know has to be indented, but it doesn't have a ton of space. And we were at what? Because I can't remember. Is Times New Roman? I think Arial. That maybe Times New Roman, I guess, is the font. Acceptable. You know, we can always make it 10, but
I have a question too. I was kind of thinking, she says it should be in footnotes. Is this a casting or upload?
So if it's similar to like everything else, you can either post it in Moodle, like copy and paste, similar to Dr. Thornberry's stuff, or you can, I thought, upload a document.
Because footnotes means not, I mean, to me, it means not the reference page at the end. That means, footnotes, the references at the bottom of each page, right?
Yeah. That's a question.
The only way to do that is to upload, have it in Microsoft Word and then upload it. Because, we can't copy and paste footnotes into Moodle. So,
Yeah. That's what I was going to click on Team Project Report, but I don't know add submission in case it timed me out or something. But so the project presentations, I was actually able to, when I did it, I was actually able to add a file submission. Opened up, I was able to do a 100 meg file. I'm assuming that's how it's going to do the presentation, is we can drag and drop the Word file, upload it.
Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
All of my individual, hi guys. I'm sorry because I'm leaving work now, so I'm not looking at WebEx. So the question, if we can attach a file?
Yeah.
Yes.
Attach files for every assignment in this class. I have to put it in Moodle. Or not, just put it into Moodle. To that, I've just attached a file. You can drop it.
But no, you mean literally the like header footer, because that would show up on each page.
Right.
We would have to add into a footer.
Yeah, I think the footer would be just, well, that would take up like a third of the page.
Surely we can make that like real small print. No.
Where'd you see the footer? Was it in the?
What is the rubric? Appropriate. See something there.
Interpretations and footnotes. I jammed right over the footnotes.
That's pretty clear to me that she wants it in footnotes and not at the end. I guess we could ask her.
This is Heather. I just got on. Generally, footnotes are just for the citations within that one page, not the whole paper. Whatever page you're reading, is that what you're saying will be too long, even if we do it per page?
Okay. It's going to add some length, but I don't know that we have a choice in the margin.
Right.
Ronnie posted probably about minutes ago saying link the link didn't work for the presentation. You already commented about the Mac and stuff, and they shot
Good Lord.
it.
Is it the same guy?
No, this is a separate guy.
I'm holding it hostage until y'all can post yours.
I'll go try it real quick, see if it works for me.
I said I tried it like 5 times before.
Works for me, it works fine. Loading.
Well, it's for me.
The
Somebody's computer.
That's working for me.
Yeah, it's working for me too. So.
And an issue with it of the other set videos that have been posted.
I think it could be probably from certain people's phone right now. Just put the link in and the link in. I copied and pasted it. It asked me to sign in first.
I tried looking at it earlier at work and phone, and it made me sign in. But whenever I tried on my computer, it didn't make me sign in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's trying to open it up on his phone.
It won't. I can't. I have to do all of this at my house. I can't. If I'm on my work network, I can't do anything.
I mean, and put.
He can also. He could just search for this. I mean.
Yeah. That's a comment.
They still posted yet?
That's what I was gonna. Teams. Nope.
Tonight?
At 11.
I'm glad the procrastinators.
Yeah, it's submitted. So there's only 5 who haven't. Huh. Yeah. Service hasn't done that. So let's see. As an accounting and economics guy like me, shoot. Well, he's pretty capable. Jeff, you were responding to him?
I just submitted.
Awesome. Did we get all our instances below?
Things like I noticed, like our problem statement and stuff, like we probably need to reference that, right?
Yes.
There's probably a few things we need to add in, and then.
Yes.
reference her in APA.
Within a paragraph or within the
In the list.
in the references?
Yeah.
Well, Jessica, at least with my part, I made sure I did it in my references, so you would write it with the changes.
I think they should all be starting with an author.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Like on these like headers, I don't know why when you copy and paste sometimes, and like mine, it doesn't turn ink over. But
Do you have to do a space behind it or maybe a return for it to come on the link?
that's what I'm trying to do. Even at Friday night when I was trying to make this stupid document and I couldn't get it. But if you do this, then it lets you click on. And if you do Control, it won't click in there. But it, the Google Docs is probably just smarter than I am. Yeah,
I feel like there's
Brunetta,
a couple from Brunetta that aren't APA.
yeah, I think we need the author head, and then also I'll send a thing to Terrence to get the author. He cleaned these up a lot. But yeah, we need the periodical or the source we got it from. If you retrieved it from a website or something. Bernetta, are you on? I know Terrence couldn't make it. On your references down here at the bottom, could you just go and search for whenever you click on these, who the author was, last name, first name, and then the year it was published. And then I think the rest of it, May 20, which from at least.
Look for the year.
You need the author. So it's like you can be headers. There are multiple authors. Or you can like look at mine, and then if it's like from a website where you got it when it was published, and then retrieved from the website, and then we get it, or if it's an article. Yeah, and we should be good. And I'll show Guru Terrence as well to get these updated. In the recent article, May 21st. Because that would be a pitiful thing for us to get docked on. And then we'll obviously remove the names, correct?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to put them in the footnotes, so, yeah. What is everybody, did anybody have a chance to look up that administrative thing versus technical? Do you have any thoughts on that?
I think we did it correctly.
I know.
That we said we did.
I didn't think you had that issue.
Okay.
Yeah, from my understanding, it's administration as well.
Okay, we can leave it.
even didn't do it correctly, I think she would dock us more for having our presentation one way and our paper a different way, to show that we didn't understand what we're doing.
No, I mean, I agree that I keep going back and forth on it. I just fine. Brian, what do you?
Sounds like you're taking off in your room, Brian, with that fan.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was trying to. My son was crying. I was trying to like run up my stairs, and I had my headphones in, and I knocked it out, so put it to speaker. I don't think I want to keep hearing my son cry.
We understand.
Brian, the group's thinking we should stick with admin. What do you think? That.
I mean, it's kind of because I went back and read some stuff yesterday, and it really just depends on how you read it or want to translate it. I know the one or two when I was on my phone, it seemed like it was pretty cut and dry. I mean, it said administrative was taxes, but then the more I read, it kind of others point the other day. And I kind of took it like that. It's whether taxes or anything else, it was the ability to, yeah, this is what I read. You read it like this, it means be cut and dry.
Yeah, I took it as like any regulation, you have to be able to administrate it effectively. It's not focused on tax law.
I know, but it's just, are y'all looking, Heather, are you looking at the WebEx right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you think, like, seeing these things about tax laws that you think still applies?
It applies to the scope of all the laws and rules and regulations.
Sure, this is what I thought when I first read this, but and I think it was the administrative feasibility of whatever it is they're referencing. Because then I went back and saw it was in charge to enforce the local taxation. It was talking about the tax assessors and all that. So that's what I took it as, because then, see if I can find this again.
I mean, I agree. I mean, really part of me wants to just keep it consistent with we, did for the video, but I'm just also like, I don't know. I think we focus on logistics, which is what.
See where. This is where I was kind of with Heather and Trudy on this, was saying that it's the implementation and financial managerial factors to do so. So whether it was taxes or anything else, it's just taking that.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
We'll leave it as
This is
okay.
PAC. The PowerPoint that we had a few weeks ago when we went over the evaluation criteria. If you look at the administrative operability, it kind of outlines, I believe we're on the right page, it says, does it measure the possible alternatives, and it's really not going into the taxation or anything.
Okay. Okay. We'll leave it. I think I just got myself a little freaked out.
What was your concern? I just want to hear what your thoughts were again. After hearing what everyone has, what's your concern? Because you sound concerned still, so.
I mean, I feel if you guys feel good about it. I mean, I'm not a big part of me. Like I said, wanted to be able to keep it consistent. I don't know. I was just trying to edit some things, and when I did a quick Google search. I was like, oh no. But I don't know. I think we can spin it, and I think it'll be okay.
All right. So everybody just get on tonight, read through this one last time. I'll send a note to Terrence and Burnett if you update kind of your couple quick references, your 4 references, then I guess that way we have the ability to put it in the footnotes. And we need to get these. And this is long.
Yeah.
Really, we're not going to get docked for going over, though. There's no way. I don't think she.
If you take out a whole page, I think we're going to risk getting docked for other reasons too. But I don't know what's better. I don't know.
Well, I'd rather leave it.
Yeah,
as
I agree
robust as
100%
possible.
with that. I'd rather keep it too long than delete those important facts.
Yeah. I'd rather get 5 points docked off of 200 for being too long than 50 points because we deleted something. Because even in thinking back to her other assignments, it's been at least 2 paragraphs or at least a page. She had that one that said at least 1 page, no more than 2. But everything's been kind of at a taken at a minimum.
Yeah, I mean.
So more hung up on the footnotes than anything else.
What about?
I just don't see that being APA. Anybody
That's
read that?
interesting.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Like these, Trudy, if that's you, you're pretty quiet.
Well, I was saying that I got the document into the Word document, and it's just the margin. Actually, 8 pages, I believe.
That's not double spaced, correct?
Yeah.
So we'd roughly be at almost 16, probably 15. That's not bad, but if you take out references, that removes probably 2 pages.
Yeah.
It was 12 the other day, so.
I think we can justify. If it comes back, it's, look, it wasn't clear. We thought we had to at least have a minimum of 10 pages.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Again, APA does not recommend the use of footnotes and endnotes. Oh, well, whatever. Not because it's expensive. Maybe footnote is it's the footnote after the sentence. Yeah, I think we're fine. I don't think that there's footnotes like on each page.
You think it is?
Well, then reading all this, it says, I mean, it's not APA style, and then, I mean, how it's saying this, it's after the It's after the fact, so it's the end note. And it may also appear on the final page of your document. I'm using the footnote. Anybody read anything or find anything different than what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't read anything about it.
Just found that the only time that they're recommended is in when you're replacing the parenthetical references.
Okay. So here's a content footnote, okay, which is what we've done.
So she is just referencing that as a footnote.
Question. So, and that's probably what it is, knowing that we're going to have a reference page, because surely we all know we have to do that. Using the content footnote to stop it. Appropriate citations and footnotes based on APA. So it doesn't, I'm saying it should be well referenced, demonstrating a review of the literature of your topic. So, yeah, I think how we have it is appropriate.
Okay.
I don't think it's in actual references in each footnote after some more. Anybody have anything that would be contrary to what Heather and I have looked up?
Oh, Jamie does it.
All right, motion to approve. I don't know.
Hour for Heather. Hold your peace.
Yeah. Right. Let it hereby be
Right.
known that we're going to as is. Okay. So I think
we still need those two edits though from Brunetta and Terrence, and we're good.
Yep. Brunetta's on the call, so okay. And I'll send a group me to Terrence in just a minute. And I'll just have him lean on who's right below him. Heather. I'll just have him say reference Heather's.
Hey, right there where it says Garfield, can you delete that? That should be one line. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
This was part of it too, right? I don't know why, whenever things get copied and pasted around from the Word doc to Google Doc, it messes with, because I had a big issue I was going through with Word and editing and doing strike-throughs and comments. That was a terrible idea when I went through it back. Oh, it was awful. And you can't highlight in here either, because if you highlight it in here and then copy it in Word, almost as if it pasted as a picture. You can't go back and like unhighlight, or at least I couldn't figure out how, which doesn't mean much. So, all right, cool. Well, unless anybody thinks to speak tomorrow, this it? Is this the final hurrah for everybody?
Yeah.
We'll all speak together. All right.
Yes. Go in peace.
All right. Well, as mentioned, I'm taking healthcare systems and HR strategic management next fall. So if they're in the same classes, it'll be good to speak to you then.
I'm
Gotta pay
taking
my money.
strategic management.
And strategic management has Dr. Fulberry again. So a guy teaches like every other class. So I can already tell you it's going to be 3 pages. Or 3 papers we're going to have to write.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, thank y'all. Great job. And who wants to submit this?
All right.
I'm doing it.
What?
I'm sure. I mean, I'm glad to let somebody else. I feel like I've done so much with it, but I mean, but if nobody else wants to, then
I'll do it. I just can't promise that I won't accidentally send to YouTube and somebody won't be able to view it. So.
if nobody else wants to do it, somebody else is more than welcome to do it. Trying to.
Are we just transferring it to a Word document and then posting it?
Yeah.
Yep, once we get the references updated.
I don't mind doing it.
I mean, I think, everybody needs to read it and make sure that, don't have any issues or anything, but.
I'll read it again tonight.
Yeah, and Heather, it'll be probably, I guess, tomorrow. I'm going to get Terrence and Bernetta able to update their stuff, obviously. So, yeah. We'll all speak via GroupMe again.
Well, we need to, what's the deadline for them to have their revisions?
I would say tomorrow because it's due Wednesday. I can't remember if it's still 11 o'clock or if it's due earlier on Wednesday.
11 o'clock.
Okay, yeah.
11 p.m. Thursday? Or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Okay. So have the edits done by 11 p.m. tomorrow.
Sounds good.
And do we need to put, the reference page in, alphabetical order or something like that, or?
In alphabetical order by whatever, whatever. It's in alphabetical order by however it starts, whether you're using company's name or the author, whatever.
Would be by the author, yeah.
Which is those other couple people.
I wonder if they have authors, because sometimes I pull information off the web, and it may not be an author, but it might be, just a press.
Yeah.
So if the other team doesn't post time, yeah.
I guess
They
we'll be
don't post
assigned
it,
to their team.
They don't post. They can't be penalized if they don't post it.
I hope not.
We should just pick another team and say we went with them.
Wait, so hold on. This Michael Chauncey dude, he the one who commented on my stuff?
Yeah.
Why was he commenting on Team 4? Because we're supposed to do Team 14, correct? You just go. And now they deleted that Team 4 piece. Okay, maybe they're doing this. Oh, well. Yeah, we've got 3 hours, knowing probably going to post it at 10:55, so we'll go with it. All right, everybody, I'll send a GroupMe so Terrence knows what's going on, and then Heather, as you're doing this, I'm available tomorrow as well if you need any help, or on Wednesday. So.
Is there an evaluation sheet for yours? I haven't looked to see.
Yeah, there's a
I'm
quick
assuming it's a tool.
description. It's comments on it's like a little grading rubric. It's pretty simple. you learned from the presentation. You think the team did well. The team continued to work on the project. What we recommend the team do as part of the next step. So, yeah, it's 5 plus 5
Okay.
points and then 10 points. So, anyways.
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully
Cool. Yeah, fingers crossed, everyone.
they
All right. Thanks everybody for your effort.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.